Section 16 Club near Stuttgart, Arkansas, with Randy Lee hunting awesome flooded timber. And the setup here today is kind of unique, and I'm going to let Randy talk about how we set the decoys and how we were able to harvest this many beautiful mountains.
Well, it's late in the season, and we've done something a little different than normal. We set our decoys up out front with the two swimmers, and then we call this other thing the spinner splasher. It sprays water while the wings turn on a timer. This is the main hole. But at the same time, I took our flower ducks, our mojo ducks, different wing ducks, decoys, and I set them in the back. All right, the reason we are doing this, late in the season, in this timber, the ducks will get decoy shy, they'll get hole shy, and especially they will start flaring off of these spinning ducks. So we set them behind us to get their attention, but at the same time they won't flare off. And as we've seen today, they'd look at them, they'd look at the decoys, and they didn't want to land right on the decoys, they wanted to land out to the outside or outside the hole. And that's something we do as the season goes on.
One thing I noticed while we were hunting is you're a master caller, but you're being real gentle on them. Can you talk about that?
Well, that's something else. As we hunt, season goes on, besides them being hole shy and decoy shy, they get very call shy. Anytime you can sit out here and you have a group coming over and you don't hear nothing, oh, it's trouble. Yeah. But I always listen to the ducks and know what to do. And as we've seen this morning, we heard very little calling from above. So as they get in closer, I try to quieten my tone down and do some really, you notice I was just quacking a lot, right, instead of feed calling. This time of year, a lot of times we just quack them all the way to the hole, but it's real light calling. And once they do commit, a lot of times I'll just shut up and let them come on in.
The reason there's ducks in a habitat like this are a couple of important things mallards particularly are looking for in a habitat like this. One is thermal refuge. In these trees, it's warmer in the wintertime. And the second is pair bond isolation. The drakes want to get the hens away from other ducks. They want to be beside them, away from the other ducks, not near other ducks, and this gives them an opportunity to do that. Also, you got red oaks in here, you got pin oaks right over my shoulder here, and that red oak acorns are really good duck food. And so there's also invertebrates in the water because the water's been here a while. You'll notice if you look that the water's real shallow in here. It's less than knee deep, and that's just right for the ducks. This is what mallard ducks like, especially later in the year.